The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
All right, welcome to another exciting episode of the Madd Marv Comedy Lounge. It is the holidays, everybody. We got exciting topics for you.
Give me some turkey.
Shit, look like you already had it. You might be the turkey.
Yeah.
So the holidays are coming up, and we're gonna have a festive and jolly time. I know you're gonna have a jolly good ass time, ain't you?
Yes, I am, sir.
Yeah, because it's beginning to smell a lot like Christmas in this motherfucker. But anyway, we're gonna start the show off like we usually start it off. Packett, how was your week?
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful. I can't complain about anything. Still trying to get in that gym and get my my everyday workout on.
Did you get in at any at all this week?
I'm not gonna lie, twice.
That's better than the other weeks you were talking about. So you got into. How long did you spend each time?
About 15 minutes one day. About 20 minutes the next day.
That's better than what you would do. That's better than nothing.
I gotta get it right again, man. Like I used to go to the gym like a religion. You know what I mean? Like just really go get it in. At least put my hour in. Well, not even an hour. I never like to put myself on a timed workout. So what I would do is I would have arm days, back days, leg days, and I would go in and I would do my whole spiel, all my different workouts.
So let me get this straight. So just so I can get a mental picture. So you went to the gym twice within the last week, correct?
Yeah.
15 minutes each time?
15, then maybe a little longer than the next time because I tried to stay longer.
So
three minutes more. He said 20. So
were you really?
Say 18.
Were you really trying to get a workout or free parking?
Workout. I got free parking already.
Oh, okay, cool. So what did you work on when you went in the gym? Legs, arms. What did you do?
His
cardio.
Cardio.
So he worked on his attitude.
Hey, he ain't lying though.
Yeah, it's a mental thing.
Exactly.
So. After he got to doing this cardio and his muscles like, motherfucker, why you got me up here? You know, he had to sit down and have a discussion with his muscle and mind like, man, you
because the muscles have memory, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, muscle memory.
So when they got memorized, they telling the brain like, man, why you got us doing this shit, man? Like, you sure you want to do this shit?
Because his muscles is remembering shit like, this ain't the Cheesecake Factory.
And the mind like, yeah, I really want to do this shit, but I didn't think it was going to hurt that goddamn bad.
So what did you get on?
Let's go get some vegan donuts and a smoothie.
What did you get on the treadmill?
I don't like the treadmill.
What did you get on?
I go in and I do very lightweight and just get my body used to doing what I used to do.
So you just basically open the door to the gym and close it.
Not no 15 to 20 goddamn minutes. You could have stayed at home and did some shit. You could have got.
No, I got to go to the gym. I got to make it a process.
You know that Wii box?
Make it a process.
That Wii.
Yeah, you can play tennis.
Game.
Yeah, you can play tennis on Wii or get that Michael Jackson game where you got to do all the motherfucking moves. You can do that for about 15 to 20 minutes and be straight.
Why you say I'll be good at it?
Because you used to do the Michael Jackson moves or all the new edition moves. I used to see you in the barbershop doing the new edition move. And now I'm like, oh, look at Marv.
And look how slim and trim I am.
Hey, well, that's your metabolism. That has nothing to do with anything.
They went boys to men, and I just stayed boys.
Because I could be twice his size and probably still be healthier than you.
Oh, yeah, that's what they say.
You know.
Because right now my girl's walking around the house like Jack LaLanne, or that's what they call her?
Jack LaLanne.
And he's still
there we go.
And he's still looking like Ruben Stubbs.
Exactly. She walking around. She walked past me. I was like, damn, girl, what you got going on here? I just came from running.
Well,
I did 2 miles today.
Home, and your girl will like this, too. It might turn her on. Stay at home, take a shower, and come out the bathroom, asshole naked and wet, and hula hoop in the room. Stand in the middle of the motherfucking bed, though, right? And she come in there, and your just big asses in there hula hooping, asshole naked, and shaking water on all the fucking walls.
It was funny because the other day, on Sunday, when I came out, and I took my shower, and I walked past the window, and she was like, yeah, buddy is about to go down.
Just imagine if you'd had
the way she was looking.
Yeah, that look.
If you'd had a hula hoop, boy.
Hey.
You got to stay creative, Packett. But yeah, you know that look.
Hula hoop.
That look is called suggestive body language.
Mm-hmm. So how was your week, Faarooq?
It was pretty damn good. Man.
What'd you do?
just go to my son basketball tournaments.
Did you slap somebody out?
Excited. No, I didn't have to do that. Man.
Okay.
Now you don't get when you go to your son's basketball games, you don't get upset with the coach or nothing like that.
No, actually,
you're not one of those parents.
Actually, when I go there, I'm complete silent. I have no emotions one way or another.
Even if you make a good shot.
I just started clapping. No, I don't do none of that shit, man. My lady, she's all the motherfucking cheering. She coaches. She referees.
Get down the court.
She do everything. She cuss the refs out. You know what I'm saying?
She calling every foul on her.
Yeah, she want to talk to my son on the damn bench. Like, come on, man. You can't be doing that. But I just sit there and do this.
Mm-hmm.
Then after the game, I just say, you know, son, you probably could have made that jump shot, man. You know, I just critique his game.
So you ain't trying to embarrass a motherfucker.
No, and then, you know, I don't want him getting too excited because I play sports too, and sometimes, you know, when you just see your pops on the sideline, it just
that's enough for you.
It's a lot of pressure. Not that he's saying that, but it's like, damn, I don't want to fuck up. And then you fuck up because you're trying hard not to instead of having fun and playing your game.
Now, Faarooq, your boy is out there. He put a cold move on somebody. You don't be like, that's my boy?
No, I just nod my head. I'd be like, I just nod my head. You know?
That man got a serious motherfucker.
Have you seen Faarooq's son?
No.
I believe he's taller than Faarooq now. Ain't he taller than you?
Yeah, he's damn near 6'8".
Man.
Ooh,
that's him. He almost 6'8".
And he only like
that's a man.
He only like 15, right?
15. He won't be 16 till May.
Faarooq don't even want to buy him shoes because he don't feel right. He's like, I can't be buying shoes for a nigga.
He got to be with me, you know. Today they might, you know, be looking at me like.
So he 15, so he probably gonna be like 6'10".
He 15. He already like 6'8" now.
Oh man, he got an instant ticket to the league already.
No, he got to get them damn grades right.
If he grow a flat top, it's over.
Yeah, he got to get them grades right.
Mm-hmm. Just don't let him hang around Marv. You won't get a flat top.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I go to the school and pick him up, man. It's like 5 and 6 girls over here and there, you know.
Hey, that's the life of a baller.
Yeah, you know. His coach walk up talking about, y'all see your fan club. You know, my son like, these are my parents. He's like, I'm not talking about your parents. I know they your number one fan.
Right.
I'm talking about these girls over here. Mm-hmm. So he walking around being a man on campus, you know.
Well, that's good because
even when I see that, I just do this.
That's real good because we want to applaud all the parents that support the kids because a lot of them don't want to even show up to the game. Uh-huh. They like to show up to after they get their contract. You know, looking like the boy from 5 Heartbeats, like, you know, that's my boy, nice like this.
You know, I'll go and I don't say shit because I want to be out there and get into a fucked up, petty ass argument with my lady and embarrass my motherfucking son.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
Because that does happen.
I let her do all the motherfucking talking and everything.
Right.
I see something, say something, I just.
Okay.
Now, we're gonna move.
Wait. So, Marv.
What happened?
Hit him with it, Faarooq.
What?
How the hell was your damn week,
God damn it, y'all really care. Oh, well, you know, I'm glad you asked. My week was not very bad. I came down, well, you know, everybody was coming down with this, they call it the 24-hour flu bug or whatever, so they be down. But I take black seed oil every day, so I was sick for about like an hour. You dig what I'm saying? So I was really happy that I maintained that regimen of taking the black seed oil every day and everything like that.
How's it taste?
I put it on the back of my tongue so I don't really taste it, and I wash it down with some carrot juice so I don't really taste it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
A lot of people, they don't want to take it because they go, oh, that's nasty. I said, well, it tastes better than death.
How does it make you feel?
Well, to me, it makes me feel better. You know, it makes me feel better, gives me more energy. You know what I'm saying?
Does it make you sick to the stomach? Or anything like that?
Oh no! It don't really. Once I wash it down with the carrot juice, I don't even taste nothing. It's real cool. You know, it's not a problem. So I've been taking that. So I was sick for about like an hour and a half or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But I noticed when you get sick, people come with all kind of remedies that they don't use themselves. So, you know, somebody asked me, how you doing? I said, well, I'm not feeling well. You know, I'm under the weather. You know, I think I got the 24-hour flu bug. They were like, did you take the flu shot? I'm like, I'm never taking the flu shot, nigga. Ever. People be really wanting to get the flu shot and be sick and then think they ain't sick no more. It's like, you was sick when you got the shot, nigga.
And I used to think that was like a big hype and this and that. Like, Man, the government ain't doing nothing, and I still can't say 100%.
It's promoting Alzheimer's.
All I know is I was 100% until I took the flu shot, and then I backed it up with the following year doing the flu shot, and then I got anxiety and all, stuff that I ain't never had before, and it was all after having that flu shot.
Well, people don't understand that some of the agents or detergents or preservatives, whatever you want to call them, that they put in this stuff should be in the human body. For instance, like mercury, formaldehyde. They put certain things in here that promote autism. And not only that, you don't need that. And the strand of flu shot that they giving you is not the one that's going on, because once one strand of flu goes through, there's a whole different one. So you injecting somebody with one flu shot does not stop them from getting the flu that's going on. And not only that, it breaks down your fucking immune system.
That's interesting, because I notice when people do get the flu, depending on the person it is, they act different. Like, I think they got a ghetto flu is different than the regular kind of flu, because, you know what I'm saying, ghetto flu make you act a little bit different than people that's in the bougie areas when they get the flu.
The ghetto flu.
When they sneeze, they be like, chew. You know what I'm saying? You're in the ghetto, you're like, ah! You know what I'm saying? It sounds like you about to cough up a lung or something. You know what I'm saying? So they don't specify what kind of flu they're designating these flu shots for. You
can tell by the symptoms. Sometimes your body will ache. Sometimes people won't get the body ache, and it'll your nose will start running. Mm-hmm. The different ones have different symptoms.
My symptom was I didn't want to talk to nobody.
You like that a lot, though, Marv.
Yeah, but
when you're not sick,
I was extra. I really didn't want to talk to nobody. And then when you have a phone, and my phone for business, so then it'll ring, and then these you ever get these robo calls? And they be all real happy, but it'd be, hi, I'm Karen. I want to talk to you about your student loan. Like, bitch, I ain't been in school for 30 years.
And don't ever donate money to something, because once you donate, everything that needs a donation starts to call you. I donated to some little kids or something starving or something. Then the police academy calls me once a year.
You ain't giving their ass shit.
Man, everybody calls me now. Mm-hmm. I'm not donating nothing else. If I can't do it silently, where you don't know who gave the money.
As soon as you get some money, they calling your ass for everybody calling you.
Everybody. And it's all at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Old relatives got robocalls too. Hey, this Pookie. I want to talk to you about give me $1. You know what I'm saying? So, but usually I just kind of shut down. I don't want to be bothered by nobody. And that's a good time for me to binge watch some shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was watching the internet, and what I found out is Kid Capri had got a taste of the racism in Alabama. We're going to talk about that when we come back from this little small break on the Madd Marv Comedy Lounge.
Fierce on purpose.
Well, we're out here exposing the good, the bad, and the ugly, and mostly the fugly.
Come on, scary ass.
Here we go.
Yeah, man, great. Oh, man, we in LA. Y'all see me going down. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Yes, can you get him?
The cameraman's fire, you know that, right?
No, he's really good at
I can tell the footage is horrible by the look of his eyes.
You should stop. These cool bottles. But you're not over here, Eleanor, are you?
You know, hit clean here. Go 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
This my Macy's. I be trying to tell people. This is my Nordstrom. This your Nordstrom's? Hey. Yes. Hey, mesmerize. I'm not ready to mesmerize. Look.
Don't look. Don't look.
Oh, you already? I'm stuck.
Don't be stuck.
Oh.
we're back. So we were talking earlier before we went to break about Kid Capri's run-in with racism in a convenience store in Alabama. To my knowledge, Packett, what happened, he went in there to get him somebody had his hoodie on, you know what I'm saying? It's Alabama, it's the South. Right now, it's kind of cold out there, so he had his hoodie on, you know. And the lady behind the counter, you know, Alabama native, you know what I'm saying? She was like, you know, hollering across the store, you know, for him to take the hoodie off. You know, I probably thought he was a Trayvon Martin type or something like that, just judging a book by the cover. Now, I've been to Alabama, so I can see how he...
Did you have a banjo on your knee?
No.
Okay.
I didn't. But I can see how he probably got offended by that because she probably had the country twang like, take that goddamn hoodie off, baby. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you need some Takis. You ain't going to get them in here. Take it off, Trayvon. You know what I'm saying? So he got a little upset. And, Kid Capri, you know, he ain't going for all that shit. So he took it personal and they went viral. He pulled out his phone. She pulled out his phone. Unlike the Wild West where they pull out pistols, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I think Kid Capri probably had more followers than she had. So they went to a social media viral battle. Do we have,
I like that.
Do we have that clip? Like, pull out your phone and pull out mine.
I like that.
Reach for the sky.
That's not necessary.
It is necessary. You don't do that. That's discrimination. This lady going to tell me to move my hood when I come in the store and yell it across the store instead of just waiting until I come to the counter and just tell me at the counter. Very disrespectful, and it's discrimination. Let's take a look at her. We'll make sure we put you up on the net. So just
like, don't look at me.
How about that? You good with that? You good with that?
Sir, you can leave.
I'm not leaving anywhere. I'm not leaving anywhere. You get your phone all you need to. How about that? You want to play games? We can play games too. Get your phone all you need to. You really don't know what you're getting yourself into right now.
We have a person in the store.
We have a person in the store that was discriminated against. He told me to take my hood off when I got in the store and yelled it across the store. That's what I did. Right. Now, you want to put some more on your phone? That's what you did. It's what you did. And it's some prejudice shit. And you know it is. Anybody else would have came in here with a hood that was white, you wouldn't have did that to. So go ahead with that shit.
All right, that's enough. No. Now, look at this. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised he didn't say, because I'm Kid Capri. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is...
She didn't give a fuck who he was.
She didn't, you know, and we can't judge books by their cover. You know what I'm saying? She might not have been racist. She might have been a member of the Imperial Forces and thought he was a Sith Lord. You know what I'm saying? She might have had relatives that were Jedis. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we don't serve Siths in here. Because, you know, if you look at that Kid Capri, he had the hoodie on.
I used to.
Now, you're into Star Wars, right?
Love Star
You watch
Wars.
Star Wars?
Yeah.
Did that motherfucker look like Emperor Palpatine?
You stupid.
Let's take a look. Do we have a shot? Look. Look at Kid Capri. I'd have been scared. Hey, look. Hey, take that motherfucker off. We don't serve Sith Lords in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Put that shit down before Lord Vader come in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I would be scared out of my boots. You feel me? So, So, how do you feel about that racism going on? How would you have handled that? Would you have just politely took your hoodie off?
I wouldn't have patronized the store. I would have left.
So when she hollered across the room, you would have just turned around and walked out?
I would have told her off. I would have told her off. Like, who are you talking to?
Mm-hmm.
Where's your kid at?
You wouldn't have used your the force and you know
and choked her out.
Yeah, you know. Like, she'd be like, "Wait a minute, God damn it!"
I don't think she cared.
It's one of those things. Like when it comes to black people and any other nationality, or they feel like, well, personally, it seems like they feel like they have a one up on us. Like we're kids and we don't know any better, so. You can just tell a grown man what to do.
Yeah, they don't feel that they need to speak to us with any respect.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Not just respect. You're a man. Mm-hmm. When you go someplace, who can tell you what to do?
Right.
You can tell me to leave your store.
And he was clearly not like 13 or 14 years old.
You're supposed to have those rules posted on the door. Mm-hmm. You can't wear a hood inside here. If you don't have a hood inside here, you're not my mama. Mm-hmm. Or my dad.
I don't think she gave a fuck about none of that or who he was or any of that, you know. Certain people, man, you know, that ain't never shit in high school or never played any sports or ever been anything that anybody admired, they use their job as a sense of empowering themselves. You know, we worked with somebody like that before. I ain't going to say no name. You know, he can't really even run his household, but at work, hey, brother, you can't do this. And, you know, he want to police every motherfucking body. Yeah. So sometimes, I mean, everything is a matter of perspective. I mean, I can see why he could take it like it was racist.
Because she did go like this. You can lead a story.
Yeah. But even if we, like, look at it from a wider perspective and say it wasn't racism, I mean, she could have just been some old feminist white lady that's on some power trip.
Regardless of what it is, you respect
it's not
anybody
right.
coming in, especially a man.
Right. Yeah.
Especially a man, you respect that person.
Men are not respected in society anymore like they used to be.
Well, black men are not respected, period.
Well, no man really is respected no more like that, you know. So, it's the whole thing, and people, they just get at you however the fuck they want to right now. You got to look at nowadays how kids talk to their motherfucking parents. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So, I mean, in society, people just, no matter what race you are, what motive you are, if it is racist or professional, whatever, we just don't have a common courtesy on how we interact or approach people sometimes.
And I think that's a good point he made, because a lot of people take things for granted so much. You know, you really don't know who you are talking about. That instead of Kid Capri, that could have been a Mandalorian, and everybody know Mandalorian.
Chop her goddamn neck off.
They don't play that shit. I'm just saying. I mean, you know,
and don't have the whole clan.
Now, what if Wilder walked in there? He always wear a hood. He'd have just clubber laying her out. Bitch, what? Boom! So, I mean, you never know how people respond to that, man, you know?
Because look at the fight with Wilder and Ortiz that just happened a few days ago. I'm quite sure Ortiz never thought that boy hit that hard.
Kid Capri,
he knew he hit that hard.
My honest opinion, I think that
he knew today.
He was a tad bit petty his goddamn self, man, because while you got this lady on the phone or whatever, just like Packett said, he could have just walked the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
I think in not his defense, but on his side was with the climate of everything that's going on and how black men are being treated. You just want to keep shining light on this is not how you're supposed to do it.
Okay, and that's beautiful, but guess what? He's in motherfucking Alabama, and motherfuckers in Alabama are go be motherfuckers in Alabama.
Hey.
Because, I mean, it probably ain't really like, you know, this is a nigga or whatever. You know, people down south, if you from any major city and you walk into there, they know damn well you are not from there. So your presence can overwhelm them in all kind of different ways.
Now that's a good point, too, because if you notice, he was the only person in the store that had a hood. Like most people around there, they probably already knew. Don't walk in there looking like a suspect, you know, because I've been to the South, and the first thing they might say is like, you ain't from around here, are you, boy? You know what I'm saying? You got that Ice Cube sweatshirt hoodie on. You listen to your Tupac
and
music.
That's a black person talking to you like
they be
that.
You listen to you.
That ain't even a white person.
You must be from California. I smell that loud coming out your car. You hot boxing.
See, it could be one of those things where he was in one mode thinking about something, and she was just doing her job. He come in, and she like, no, take that hood off. But still, you got to respect the grown man.
Because you heard his accent. It was a New York accent. You know, he was like, you know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here with that
Sometimes I think that it's people approach, man. I had a brief conversation with some female coworkers of mine, and, you know, we were saying how even though things is the truth, it's your approach on how you deliver it. You know, for instance, I was taking a walk early in the morning. I heard, like, some of my neighbors getting in an argument, you know, brief little back and forth chatter, and, you know, his girl was saying, you know, like, I must be stupid or you must be dumb if you think that I'm going to sit up here and argue with a nigga that only own 4 pair of pants. Now, that's fucked up because it's how she using it. You go wait till y'all get into a heated up debate knowing this about this man and you interjected that in there to kind of like crush his spirit. So I'm just saying you could take a better approach like if you got a problem with your man only having 4 pants, you could take him out to dinner or just, you know, make him a plate and like, here, baby, let me turn on your sports channel and I'm really concerned about your 4 pair of pants, babe, and we have to do better than that. I mean, it's your approach.
I'll take his ass to Walmart and get him a couple pair.
You know, so in hindsight, what I'm saying is, she just went about things in the wrong way, and him not being from there, knowing that they have a history of racism. He just
or that store got robbed a lot and they don't want nobody in there with a hoodie
what
on.
I'm saying is we could go a lot of angles with this.
But
if you dance around the racism, it's still a lot of ways you can interject and have that same type of conflict of friction.
And then solve it. Like, 'cause, perception, especially in America, has really, to me, gotten out of hand. Like, say, if you driving down the street and you're in the hood, like Crenshaw, you see a black man in the morning walking, you be like, that nigga ain't got no car, broke ass nigga. Now you go to like Beverly Hills, you see a white person walking down the street in the morning, you be like, oh, he must be power walking.
Yeah, or he lives around here.
Yeah, he's power walking.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or you see a white person riding a bike, he's cycling. You see a black person riding the bike, and you're like, that nigga stole that goddamn bike.
Stole it.
So
he looking for somebody to rob.
Yeah. So that's the perception, and that's something that has to be dealt with as a whole for everybody in America, you know what I'm saying? Because the stereotypes and the perceptions are way off, and it could get you killed, fucked up, or knocked out, or something like that.
Yeah.
Like you got people nowadays, that I don't know how they do it, but they got police uniforms and shit, and they pulling certain people over, robbing them. Because it's based on perception. People think, oh, okay, these is cops until they... you better lay your motherfucking ass down.
Yeah.
We got a good disguise because you going to say the cops robbed you.
Right.
So, I mean, it's just a lot of tricky shit going on.
The last couple of months,
here.
like 3 people been busted doing it.
Yeah.
Right.
Full cop outfit.
It's a lot of tricky shit going. And I mean, shit, maybe, a real cop can benefit from it by actually going to go rob somebody, to pay his mortgage off of, pay for a divorce or some shit.
Right. So, perception is a very serious thing. And I think a lot of times people get so jaded and comfortable, they don't really respect each other and they don't respect themselves. And then that's when you get caught slipping.
Yeah. So if I rob a bank on Halloween in a Darth Vader motherfucking costume and I go in the alley that same Halloween night and transform into the motherfucking real Batman from Transylvania, Dracula.
Your sound effect.
They looking for Darth Vader.
Right.
Now, I might turn into motherfucking Dracula and go rob me a couple of motherfucking hoes. And then I just turn back into Clark Kent or some shit like that. Or,
act like you got robbed.
Give me a janitor suit or some shit to put on. So what I'm saying is perception
and alertness.
Sometimes what you perceive to be is not quite what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Can't judge a book by the cover.
Yeah. Now, on this racism shit, this is what I tell all black people. It has been existing here for a long way. Now, we've been trying to change, these people racist way towards us, and you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You have to change the way you deal with it and combat it. And what I say is just be the best motherfucker on planet Earth that you can be and the best human being that you can be for yourself. Fuck them. Because they always go look at you a certain way. This is why you can't use racism for no goddamn excuse.
So what you call it instead of racism, racism in itself is an excuse for ignorance.
Thank you. Yeah. Because see, my thing is they've always been that way towards us. So there's no excuse for you to be out here failing and being a goddamn loser when it's always been there. Since we know it's always been there, we can't use that as an excuse behind our fucked up piss poor
you know what?
behavior.
That's also a good point because even beyond the black and white thing or whatever, I think we're like that with our own people sometimes. I know I got people in my family, if they come over my house, certain people, I make them clap their hands the whole time in there because if they stop, they'll steal something. You know what I'm saying? Like, here come this.
I don't hear you.
Hell yeah. If I'm missing 2 sheets of toilet paper, before that motherfucker leave out, empty your pockets, motherfucker, empty your pockets. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's still the perception and the ignorance. Like, we got the holidays coming up and everything, and I noticed this year, especially on social media, people have started to rename Thanksgiving. Some people call it Thanksgiving. Some people call it Friendsgiving, Cousins-giving, Bloodsgiving. I think you had one for the Native Americans.
It calls the National Day of Mourning.
Right, and
for me it's called Turkey Day.
Yeah, a Turkey Day or Eat for Free. You know what I'm saying? Visitation Day. You know what I'm saying? Freeloading hour. You know what I'm saying?
Stuffing.
But the thing is, no matter what you call it, you know, the menu pretty much the same, except for, you know, black people have greens, white people have that green bean casserole that they show you on the commercials every year.
Shit,
you know what I'm saying? But we have a call. Let's see what the caller.
Mama makes some good
let's see what the caller has to say.
casserole.
Caller, what's your name?
Just Darnell out that Tuscaloosa area.
Oh, that's cool. How you doing, Darnell? Welcome to the Madd Marv Comedy Lounge. You say what?
What up, though, Marv? Hey, man, I think I looked at the video of the Kid Capri.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I heard Packett talking about a man should be respected, but that ain't man behavior, man. Ain't no man getting out no phone. That's kind of bitch made.
Right. That's why I put it lightly by saying he was kind of petty.
Right.
And then the dude right there, he should have checked the old boy, like, man, get your woman or get your, you know what I'm saying? That's their culture. Like, he supposed to handle the situation. The man right there, the lady right there, he don't even know what's going on. I'm like, shit, I would have got that old boy, like, shit, man, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's your sister, your auntie, your cousin.
Well, you know, that was Alabama. They was inbred.
Yeah, right. So with that's the whole thing out of pocket. Kid Capri, he from New York, man. That ain't man behavior, man.
Right. That's why I said he might have been a Sith Lord.
And I know the general A-lister, Faarooq.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see him going in no store pulling out no phone.
Oh, hell no.
I'd have just left. I'd have cussed her ass out, though.
Right.
I had that done before. This little Asian lady was acting like she was dusting off the shelf. I give me a can of beer and a Munchie candy bar. I put the beer and candy bar in one hand, holding it, and go in my pocket to make sure I get my money walking to the counter. You put back. And in my mind, I kept walking like, man, I know this tie-dye bitch ain't blaming me for stealing shit. I come here every day. So right when I got to the counter, she kind of like grabbed for me. So I turned around and was like, what? Bitch, I will chop you in your motherfucking neck. So here we go.
You didn't reach for your phone?
Yeah, no, this so punk-ass nigga security guard. Hey, man, don't talk to her. She's old enough to be your mother. I said, brother, you know what? You right. But you know where you wrong at, brother? He said, what? I said, she ain't my motherfucking mama. So I told the cats behind the counter, look, y'all better come get y'all grandma, auntie, whatever, for I karate chop this bitch in her motherfucking neck.
Yeah, you need a second.
Because my thing is, if I was stealing, right, she should watch her behavior because I could have pulled out a gun or a knife and assaulted her. You're no match for me, lady. So why are you even approaching me? If you thought I was stealing, you could have took your ass to the back and rewind the tape and looked and see what the fuck I was doing, or either tell one of your other Korean constituents to come fuck with me.
Now, hold on, Faarooq. Now, Darnell, you still there? Now, that was an interesting point you said, because, you know, I don't know too many people just going to go straight to that phone like that. A lot of this behavior that we seeing on the internet is kind of suspect to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay, you know, you can say that shit.
And hoes is petty.
Yeah, like, fuck that phone, nigga. Let's handle his business. You know what I'm saying?
See. All you guys are
racist. Like he could have walked out the store, or he could have said, I would have said, damn, y'all must have been getting robbed a lot. That's what I first would have thought of. Like, damn, y'all must, because now I would have got offended if I'm a criminal now.
Right.
I'm getting offended because I'm like, damn, I ain't even on that.
He probably had a pocket. He probably had a pocket full of Takis.
Be on that.
Knowledge.
But I ain't really on that. I just trying to give me something to drink.
Right.
But
bitch,
if I'm in the street,
you a week late, bitch. You didn't say nothing when I came in here and stole something last week. You a week late. I came in here to really buy some shit today.
He was trying to be kid. He was trying to be kid for free. Trying to take some shit.
The bottom line is,
I'm in the right.
Right.
It's all about perception, man.
Yeah,
it's all about perception.
So Darnell,
he's a star.
So Darnell, thanks for calling. And now that you put my mind in a different perspective, I think he should have took a page from Russell Simmons and just looked at the lady and said, "Thanks for coming out. See you next week," and got the fuck on up out of there. You dig what I'm saying?
You said that nigga
a Sith. Hey, look, a Sith Lord. Yeah, because we don't serve Jedis in this bitch or Sith Lord.
Right, like, you know.
All right, thank you for calling, man. We'll talk to you next time, Darnell.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Hell yeah. And that's a good, interesting thing right there, because a lot of motherfuckers be going straight to that goddamn phone, don't they?
It's a difference between an average Joe and a star. That's what I wanted to point out to him. Mm-hmm. A star He can't do much but curse somebody out. But he want somebody to know this is the dumb one that gave me the problem. So I'm not going to patronize this place anymore. I don't want y'all to patronize this person. If you just see this person, give that person a rough time like she giving me a rough time.
Now, let me ask you something.
That's fine and daddy, but in Alabama, man, if you ain't Billy Ray Cyrus, they don't give a fuck who you are. That's the main thing. You a star in New York, and in the real world, you in Alabama. So I feel it now. I'm a big star, so now your feelings got hurt because she treated you like a common motherfucker and you not.
Because in Alabama,
but don't nobody know you there.
Her mind thinking like this: New York City. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get a rope. But what I'm saying is, look here, Packett. Let's just say if it was you, would you reach for your phone first or a chicken wing? Which one?
You thought that was funny, didn't you?
I asked you a question. Phone or chicken wing?
He paused for a minute. He got hungry and shit.
I was like,
you know damn well I reached for that goddamn chicken wing, Marv.
He said, is the chicken wing baked or fried?
Yeah, and ranch dressing.
Whoa. Please, people, send all your money and donations in to Feed Marv Foundation.
Romp, motherfucking romp. But let's get right back to this shit. So the whole situation we talking about is we got the Thanksgiving, the Friendsgiving, the Thanks-taking and all that. So
what'd you call it, Marv?
Huh?
What you call it?
I call it eat for free. That's what I call it.
It's not Thanksgiving to you?
Nah.
Okay.
Because I remember one time I went to a Thanksgiving celebration with.
You not cooking?
I ain't cooking shit. I'm freeload. Straight freeload.
You already got your list lined up? Where you going?
I got a route lined up.
A route?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now
you saw his eyes?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Now, I went over to these people's house for a Thanksgiving celebration one time. It was about 20 of them. They got in a circle to do the prayer. And they had this one guy do the prayer, and he's the absolutely wrong motherfucker to do the prayer. The nigga prayed for 30 damn minutes, and all the food was cold. You could hear the old people with knees popping and shit because they couldn't stand that long. You know what I'm saying? He used about 137 Father Gods. I had counted.
Yeah.
You don't need
I know that person.
Yeah, you don't need that.
He prayed so long with everybody open their eyes, looking at each other like,
yeah, like, is this nigga
him?
serious? You know what I'm saying? Even the little babies and shit, you know what I'm saying? Their hands start sweating and shit like that. One of the babies was a toddler, and by the time he finished praying, that motherfucker was ready for school. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker had like 127 Father Gods in there. You feel me?
Yeah, I got a family member like that, but, you know.
Everybody got one.
When they praying and all of that, everybody got their eyes closed and their head bowed.
He be
to me, it's dumb as hell.
He be wanting to be thankful.
No offense.
Look,
but I just go make my goddamn plate where everybody praying, and I just go outside. So
that's a good move. What you do about when you break the chain? You like slowly put their hands together, and then
yeah. My mom don't let me get
ain't
away
no
with that
goddamn
stuff.
chain.
What you say your mom do?
She don't let me get away with that stuff. I gotta stand there and wait.
How many pounds you lose when you be standing?
Man,
stomach growling.
Your stomach be rapping, huh? It be like,
you know how nigga let them hunger farts out.
Well, not all of us got a tapeworm like you, Marv. It can stay small like that.
No, you know what I'm saying. I'm just
saying.
Know,
you got the special tapeworm.
You ain't never farted in the prayer circle.
No,
you lied.
No,
you lied. I let some go in that motherfucker. I'm like, phew. I can do this. The quiet was like,
well, everybody like, oh Lord, it's time to go.
And usually, I that's why I always hold a little kid hand. So then when I go, phew, and then if people look up, I go, look at this little kid. Ain't got no home training. Blame no little kid. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You small enough, it would sound like that coming out of you too.
Just like that. So no, but anyway. So have you heard about these new names, new titles they're called to this day?
Well,
have you heard of Friendsgiving?
Sometime my pop's birthday falls on Thanksgiving, so.
What about you, Packett? Have you heard of Friendsgiving?
I've heard a whole bunch of things.
What's the most crazy one
you heard?
What's the most crazy one you heard that sticks out in your mind?
None of them. This is like, everybody, let me try it.
You heard Turkey Day, they'd be like, oh, take
That's my
day.
day. That's mine.
Okay, you heard Turkey Day. Somebody told me they was going to have a...
I didn't pay attention to
I ain't seen these niggas in a while day.
Yeah, I got invited.
Some people you only see on Thanksgiving, Easter, and Turkey. You know, like certain family members, you only see them like funerals.
Them the ones that show up with plates and foil.
Yeah, you see them on funerals, Thanksgiving, maybe New Year's Day, and Easter or some shit.
Now, this was interesting. I was invited to somebody's house for that day, in that celebration, and I asked them, I always ask them, so what y'all having? You know what I'm saying? So this person said, we're going to have turkeyless turkey. I got a vegan turkey. I was like, nah, I'm cool.
Tofurkey.
Hey, I'm cool. You got a whole big lump of what is it, Play-Doh? I don't want none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Forget that.
If it's vegetables, stay vegetables. Don't quit trying to fucking fool me with some vegan meat. It don't even sound right.
You got a big cabbage with some cauliflowers on there looking like chicken wings. You stuck them in there with toothpicks. Yeah. No.
I eat this way, and I haven't seen the shit that y'all be talking about.
You haven't heard? You ain't seen the fake turkey?
I heard the turkey loaf. Yeah.
Whatever. This woman.
The turkey loaf. Yeah, I heard the turkey.
This woman said she got a whole vegan turkey, so it looked just like a turkey, but it ain't. I don't know what's in the mother.
I haven't seen that. I've seen the turkey loaf, but I haven't seen what you're talking about.
All right. Well, we're gonna find out when we come back next week, and we're gonna talk about what we saw.
But you forgot about how the 49ers did to the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, you trying to talk about sports right now?
They did a slashing to them. Aaron Rodgers got 8 whole points.
Okay,
against the 49ers, 37.
We're going to talk about that as soon as we come back on the Madd Marv Comedy Lounge.
Fierce on purpose.
Well, we're out here exposing the good, the bad, and the ugly, and mostly the fugly.
Come on, scary ass.
Here we go.
Real great. Oh, but we in LA. Y'all see me going down. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Jason.
Can you get him?
The cameraman's fire, you know that, right?
No, he's really good at
I can tell the footage is horrible by the look of his eyes.
You should stop. These cool bottles. But you're not over here, Eleanor, are you?
Go ahead and clean. Here go 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
This my Macy's. I be trying to tell people. This your Nordstrom's. Hey. Yes. Hey, mesmerize. I'm not ready to mesmerize. Look.
Don't look. Don't look.
Oh, you already? I'm stuck.
Don't be stuck.
Oh.
All right, we're back. And if anybody noticed, Ife is not with us tonight because she's getting ready for her show tomorrow night at the Townhouse.
Are you going?
In Los Angeles? Yes, of course. So we want to just remind everybody, We just put the flyer out. Go, and it's going to be a hell of a time. And we miss you, Ife. We'll see you next time. So now, Packett.
Yes, sir.
We getting into this sports situation.
Yes, sir.
What did you think about last week in sports and in football?
We have a call coming in first, sir.
Oh, we got a caller? Okay, caller, welcome to the Madd Marv Comedy Lounge. What's your name? And you say what?
Hey, I don't know what the fuck Packett talking about. We fucked Carolina up, too. This is Big Sad.
Thank you.
We fucked Carolina up, too. So while you over there fat mouthing, we fucked y'all up, too, Packett.
Maybe you should have called in that week, because this week it does matter because we're talking about this week in football.
Y'all lost this week too.
No, I heard you talk about Madd Marv talking about how 49ers did the Green, but that's cool.
Well, see, I know you don't know much about sports, but Madd Marv's team has Aaron Rodgers. My team is playing with a backup quarterback. So I understand that you don't understand sports much, sir.
I'd rather see your team in the playoffs than see Madd Marv's team in the playoffs. Because Green Bay is dangerous as a motherfucker.
Would you get off your knees and leave Marv alone while I mess with Marv? Dang, dust them off, man. Dust them off. Right now, what's going on right now? The 49ers rock Green Bay's world. That's what happened, okay?
We're going to have problems next week, though, against them boys in Baltimore, though.
Oh, yeah. It's a wrap. It's a wrap for y'all next week.
It ain't a wrap, though. I'm nervous,
it's a wrap for y'all next week.
I ain't even bullshit. I'm nervous, though.
Said we got to go game by game.
The Ravens going to the Super Bowl this year. They ran a clinic on the Rams last night.
The game to see is the one says talking about the 49ers and the Ravens next week. That is the game. That will be the tell.
That's the game to watch.
Yeah.
And that will be the 49ers' first real game.
Oh, come on, man.
That's the first real game. That's the first real game.
Okay.
Who else have y'all played? Who else have y'all played? You just talk bad about Carolina when they played y'all had a top 5 defense. You said it yourself. I'm only going off of what you said.
It's gonna be our first game we played. It's gonna be our first game we played.
Said, who have y'all played?
We play anybody they put in front of us, homie.
Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about. It doesn't know anything about sports. He hasn't played no real.
And to be honest, the Ravens, the quarterback Lamar Jackson is an outstanding quarterback, and he's very impressive.
Phenomenal.
At 22 years old, I'm rooting for him, and I'm not even a Ravens fan.
I still think everybody still has to watch out for that man Brady.
Hey,
gotta watch out for that man Brady, and they have to stay healthy.
Yeah.
Have to stay healthy. It's a lot of games left.
All right, said.
Man, y'all have a great weekend, man.
All right,
y'all enjoy y'all Thanksgiving.
Don't be eating too much
y'all,
damn
man.
devil eggs and turkey and shit either, said.
and I talk to y'all soon, man. I love y'all.
All right, thanks for calling in.
Stay up.
Dust your pants off.
Now, we don't have much time left, so let's go right into these picks for next
picks. Week. All right, let's do Thursday night. Easy ones. I think it's gonna be a slow game. I don't know why they keep putting these games on like that. Bears at the Lions.
I'm gonna go Bears.
I'm going with the Lions.
I'm going with the Bears just because Matthew Stafford is not playing.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew Stafford is playing. I might have to look at that, but I'm going with the Bears. Saints at the Falcons.
I'm gonna go Saints.
It's unanimous. 49ers at the Ravens.
I'm gonna take the Ravens.
Got to.
Wow, it's unanimous again. Let's get somewhere we can.
I'm never gonna take Frisco.
Browns at the Steelers. This is a rematch of old boy getting clocked on top of his head.
I'm taking the Browns again.
I'm taking Steelers.
I'm taking the Browns. Good. What's another good one? Oh, Raiders at the Chiefs.
I'm gonna go Kansas City.
I'm going KC too.
Okay, we go see.
Kansas City.
That Sunday night game, Patriots at the Texans.
That's automatic for me. I'm gonna go Patriots. You know what I'm saying? Even though Texans had a good game, a good week last week, but I always believe that it's not so much as Tom Brady, but it's Belichick as well.
Where they play at?
That's a cold cocktail.
They're playing in Houston.
I'm going with Texas.
Yeah. I'm taking the Patriots.
That Belichick and Brady cocktail is a cold mix.
Monday night, Vikings at the Seahawks.
I'm gonna have to take the Seahawks.
I'm taking the 12th man also.
Because you see what the Seahawks did to the Eagles.
Yeah, but the Eagles ain't stood up all season long. They got something going on.
Like I always say,
Yeah, I think the Seahawks should win.
I love me some Pete Carroll, so that's what it is, and that's my story. And I'm
But it might be an upset.
What the Chargers going to do with the Broncos?
We got to beat the Broncos.
Well, the Broncos ain't shit this year anyway.
They still got a defense. They still got a cold defense, too.
And it's at the end of the season.
We got to beat them.
I'm going to even take the Chargers on that one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Chargers also.
So we're going to see what that's going to do. And I want to remind everybody that the annual Madd Marv toy drive is coming up. We're trying to toy up some kids. So drop some toys off at the shop over there, 4302 Crenshaw Boulevard as M3J. And we want to make sure you got as many toys as you can bring. We're trying to toy up some kids. So we'll see y'all next time, 7 to 8, every Tuesday on the Madd Marv Comedy Lounge.
Peace.
This is the Madd Marv Comedy Lounge. Trap comedy at its finest.